Hello, gang. How are we doing today? So this is another session of the R&C Leather Lounge, and this is episode 10. 10. Bang, bang. Yes, 10. Yeah, so there we go, guys. No doubt you'll be totally bored of us by now and thinking, oh, God, not them again. And it's 10 episodes, and we're going to be making it thousands of them by the time we're finished. Obviously, these are for the people that subscribe to our YouTube channel and actually pay for the membership. These are extra benefits that you get from our experiences as business entrepreneurs. So we bring you insights into leather in the industry. We bring you tips and tricks about how to care and restore it. We bring you new tips and tricks that we find out. Today's episode, guys, is about talking for those who pay for a membership that are looking at getting involved with the leather industry. So we're talking about obviously setting up your business, getting the brand and the name right, and then obviously thinking like a marketeer. And you're going to be thinking, well, what the hell is all that about? Well, setting up your business, it involves a lot of things, doesn't it, at the end of the day?
Yeah.
There's so many avenues you could go down. You sort of mentioned one or two of them.
But you need to specify into something that is unique to do. So you're not just doing leather. You can go down the route of where's mine?
All right.
You taking a break? Having a Kit
Having a Kit Kat. I'm just gonna have a snooze, guys.
You can specify certain niche things to do. So if you want to do just handbags, you can do. If you've not got a premises, it's a really easy thing to do at home. You can just do cars alongside a detailing business or anything like that. You can do saddles if you're near a lot of places that are
equine,
really horsey. So the tack and the saddles and stuff would be really, really handy. And if you're really interested in that kind of thing, try and do something you enjoy. So pick a part of the leather business that you really, really, really do like doing. So if you're not that keen on cars, but you want to stay nice and warm in people's houses, go for furniture, go for sofas. You can even specialize in a certain brand if you want to do just stressless, for example.
Or the Tootsie.
Other brands are available.
Yes.
But yeah, you get to know that brand inside out, and keeping your colours on file is really easy to do when you specify
certain brands, specific brand,
ones. You can have all the colours already made. You'll come across a colour, you'll be like, oh, I did that 2 weeks ago, and you've already got the colour made up in your van. So it makes it a lot easier. So I think that's the basic of it, is find exactly what particular definite route you want to go down and just go for it. Don't dilute it with doing other bits and bobs. Just stick to that.
Yeah, find the thing that's right, guys, because obviously you've got to enjoy what you do. Obviously, we're not a low entry level business. We are a high entry level business, which means there's less competition. So that's the beauty of what we do, because it's a high entry business. There is a lot less competition for you to worry about, which makes your market much bigger, than a low entry commodity where everybody is just fighting to get to the bottom as fast as they possibly can, rather than fighting to get to the top. So with a training course and a kit, because obviously there's no point training if you're not going to buy a technician's kit to go along with it. So with a training course and a technician's kit, this doesn't include consumables like compressors, spray guns, or anything like that. You're talking about £2,300 plus VAT. If you were to add, so like a training course is like a 4-day course, 3 days of that is done actually in situ at our property. The other day is a 1-day home tutorial. Then you get ongoing stuff like this. So that's the beauty of it. We have the help group, which is completely free. So you don't have to pay to be in the help group, which is our Facebook group. But if you want, one-on-one, instant help, videos like this that's going to help you grow, then obviously you pay for the membership on the YouTube channel and become a member on there. So we have 2 tiers. We have a lower tier and then a higher tier. The higher tier gets you access to everything and one-on-one service with moi, us two. And maybe you've already had enough of us, I don't know. But that gives you one-on-one video help directly to us and our own personal private phone numbers to obviously get that help that you need with direct access via WhatsApp. So you literally have us at your fingertips. So you don't have to wait in a group to get help. It is all there to get that help at your fingertips. When you're stuck, you literally pick up the phone and ring us, send us some pictures, and we will answer your questions immediately rather than you waiting. So that's the beauty of the group.
It's as quick as it can be.
Yeah. So if I don't answer,
yeah,
that means I'm training
or sleeping.
or sleeping, and Carolyn will help. So don't just ring me. Carolyn is there as well, guys. So you've just got to bear that in mind. There is obviously a group that we set up for the higher end technicians, for the higher level. That we have a WhatsApp group with people, which has got people from all over the world in it. And that's there. So you can make a group call if you wanted to as well and speak to the masses of whoever picks up that phone first. That's the thing that I would do. Speak to the masses, pick up the phone, ring them and see who picks up first to help you. You might find several people pick up and you end up having like a multi-call with loads of people from all over the world helping you get out of that problem. This is what you're paying for. It is a proper dedicated help center to help you grow your business. And that's what it's there to do, and to help you get out of a problem so that you don't get stuck in your rut.
Definitely. It helps a lot as well with people being all over the world that's in that group. It helps with time difference. So even if there's one of you guys that's here in the UK, you're struggling with something, but you've worked, it's quite late by now because you've struggled yourself without asking for any help at all. And by this time, you've got to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight, all gone. Yep. We're going to be in bed.
Yeah.
But there will be people on that group that could give you help at that time.
At that given time, yeah, absolutely.
There's people on there that's ahead of our time, and there's people on there that's behind our time too. So there's going to be some kind of level somewhere where someone should be able to pick up and help you straight away. But most people might say, stop, sleep on it, start again tomorrow with fresh eyes. I think that's what we'd say. Yeah. And then, start again when you're feeling much better.
Get your mind focused back to where it needs to be, with a nice level head, clear head, so you can sort of go again. Obviously, things like compressors, spray guns and things like that are going to cost you money. As an average in the UK, a compressor that you're going to need to do mobile work is going to be a couple of £100. Spray guns vary. They can vary from like £25 up to £350. So it depends where you want to go. I would always go for the more expensive one. We've been there, done it, and worn the leather skin inside out, guys. And I would rather you save up a little bit of money to get that gun, so that when you're preparing to do all of this, get a cheaper one to begin with to get you out of trouble, to get you going, but keep putting money on the side to build up to get that better gun. You will find a lot of these places do Klarna and stuff like that, which means you can pay for it over a 3-month period. And that way you spread the cost. It's interest-free, I think, with them for 3 months, spread the cost. And it's actually a great way to actually put cash flow back into your business because you've got interest-free payments going out for 3 months. What a great way about doing it. So just think about that, guys. When you're buying equipment and things, it's a good way to get cash back into your business. So it's got cash coming. You've got the cash in it rather than using all your cash. It's a great way to do it interest-free without it costing you any more additional money. So then let's look at things like, getting the name right and the brand and stuff like that.
Yeah. And your logo too.
Oh yeah, logo's very, very important. If you hop on over, sorry interrupting, Cameron, but if you hop on over to the R&C Growth Lab, we have done an extensive podcast, which is really popular with people. We get so many inboxes about that one saying, oh my God, you just hit a raw nerve with me. There is one about logos and how you can drastically get it wrong, disastrously get it wrong, and how you can get it right. Not blowing our own trumpet, guys, but that is an amazing logo. Somebody blew my trumpet. But that is an amazing logo. It is very unique. It is very noticeable. It's very recognizable. So you've got to think about that. There are ways you can obviously get stuff like that, as well as websites, which Carolyn will go through with you anyway.
Websites?
Yes.
Will it?
Yes.
Still on logos.
All right. Okay. Well, logos, websites, it's all on the same platform anyway, so it doesn't really particularly matter.
Yeah, no, I was going to say about just keeping it really simple. We do talk about it in detail in
R&C Growth Lab
videos. So go watch those. shameless plug again.
Yes, please go over there, subscribe to R&C Growth Lab. It is our business platform to grow your business and scale it in a big way.
Yeah, and even if you learn just a little tiny snippet out of all of our hundreds and hundreds of minutes worth of videos,
Yep.
just one little bit, that's all we need to keep going and making sure that we're getting to the point, getting information that you actually want to hear and not just sat rabbling.
Yeah, so I mean,
ourselves.
Subscribe, tell us, communicate with us, share it. Please subscribe because it helps us with this channel and with our R&C Growth Lab. But anyway, let's get back to the website and the name. Cameron's going to tell you how about where you can go to get this. But but again, and I'll explain something when she's told you where you can go and how easy it is because we've used them quite regular.
Yeah. There is, I'm sure most people will have heard of it. There is a place called Fiverr. Place website app. Is it an app?
Yeah, it's like an app. Yeah, you can
so you can post on there and you can find people that specialize in the thing that you are doing. So if you want someone to build you a website just cheap and simple,
Fiverr. See it? Fiverr.
Fiverr.
Yeah, 2 R's at the end.
You can put a post on there just saying that you're looking for somebody to build you either a shopping website or a service-based website or a whatever kind of website you're off. Give the details there and you'll get people that are bidding to do that for you. So look into, you can see like their history,
their reviews,
and you can see things that they've previously done as well. So it is really, really good. Find the person that fits with what you want. Check their reviews out.
Yes,
their price
definitely
out.
check the reviews out, guys.
Yeah, because there'll be some not so great.
There will be,
but there is some fabulous, talented people on there, and they are really, really good, really, really cheap. So do that. Get yourself a website for certain. Don't rely on just sticking to Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that.
Worst mistake
ever. Definitely get yourself a website built.
Yeah. So with that, like Caroline said, I mean, you can get a website built for like £250 maximum. I mean, we've had one recently built. Again, another shameless plug for our YHub, WHYHUB.co.uk, YHub. It is a free initiative that myself and Caroline have set up in our hometown. Well, it's the whole of East Yorkshire to help people that are leaving school that can't find jobs, to help them and train them free of charge to understand employment and in the sort of interview process, and to help young people start up in business and get them going and maybe fund them and stuff like that to help sort of build entrepreneurs in East Yorkshire. So again, we had that website built and he started it on Monday at around 10 a.m. By Tuesday morning at 9 a.m., the website was fully built and we were live. It was that quick. And the guy was phenomenal. I've used him once before for our tourism business that we've got, and he's done it for our tourist website. And he was phenomenal with that. Very, very accommodating. Literally did everything that we asked. We obviously had to give him all the text and stuff like that. He helped source pictures for the tourism side. We gave him some as well that we'd taken. But it was phenomenal. But please make sure you get somebody that you can trust. So if you want a recommendation from that guy, please come to me and I can get Michael for you. And he's a really good guy and he will really, really help you. But do your due diligence checks. Make sure, ask them all the questions. Make sure you know what you're getting for what bang you're getting for your buck. It's very, very important, guys, because there are some scammers on there. So be very, very careful. Make sure they've got a hell of a lot of reviews, because they are genuine reviews. Look at the negative ones, do your homework, talk to them before you commit, because you don't have to click accept, because they're very quick to send you a thing saying accept right now. Just say, look, guys, I want to discuss this to make sure that you and I are a fit for one another. So just make sure you get it right, because they're really good at doing the websites. They're really good at actually getting the brand and the logo and everything aligned to look nice, so that you will find one person could do the whole package. But bear that one in mind. Please do check. Come to me, ask me about my guy. I can recommend him. It's as simple as that. We've met some great people on there, from obviously guys building our app for our color app, through the different websites that we've had, shopping websites, just standard shopping e-commerce sites, just to a standard WordPress site. Phenomenal people. So yeah, just do your checks though.
Yeah, they've all been really patient as well,
Yeah,
haven't
very
they? So,
patient. Yeah,
so don't
very
settle for
fluent
anything.
in English.
Don't be frightened to say to them, "Can you just tweak that little bit?" Or "I don't quite like that little bit." Don't live with it.
Yeah, they'll change it.
They will change things. They will do exactly
What you want.
what
Yeah,
you want,
absolutely.
and
Yeah,
you can keep going. Obviously, not changing and then changing to something
yeah,
different.
yeah,
Obviously, make it
exactly.
clear what you're wanting so
Yeah,
they can get it right in the quickest time they're able to do it. But it's yeah, don't be frightened to say to them, can you just do that little, just that
yeah.
little thing?
Some of them,
Don't think that you're being finicky.
yeah, some of them do say you have a certain amount of revisions, but to be fair, I've always gone over that.
Yeah,
Just
but you can
it
discuss
is what
all
it
of that
is.
before you
Yeah,
choose
discuss
your
it all.
person. Yeah.
So, guys, last thing is think like a marketeer. You're going to be thinking, well, what the hell do you mean by
I
that?
think this is difficult for people
This is a difficult one for people to get their head round.
for any people that are just starting and people
And
that are
people
already
already,
doing.
yeah, especially people that's already in business, this is very difficult. Now, if you're just starting, it's actually much easier because you
Yeah,
won't be in that, sort of managing
headspace.
operator mindset. Yeah. So operating manager owner mindset, you've got to put it on one side. Forget it. You are a marketeer. Where you're going to make your money and get work coming in for your business is think like a marketeer. You've got to think marketing, 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 content, content, content. It is crucial that you think like the customer. So, what pain points with your services that you're offering are you solving for the client? That's what you've got to bear in mind. What pain points are you solving? Are you saving them money? Are you helping them keep their leather soft and supple? You're stopping it from cracking. It's got a tear. You're stopping it getting worse. You're cleaning it, softening it. All these things are pain points that you are resolving, but you've got to make sure that with your adverts, you give clear calls to action. We are going to do a very in-depth podcast about that onto the RNC Growth Lab. So please make sure you keep watching those. So do subscribe and set it down to notify you when new ones come on there. But you've got to think like a marketeer, guys. I've had to change how I work and how I think and how I do my business. And she will vouch. What are we doing now, guys? We are marketeers. We are literally marketing to you with free help and advice. So there's a big clue for you, free help and advice. You've got to be as helpful with as much free, helpful tips and advice you can be giving to your clients. Don't always think sale, 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 sale. I want to drill it in sale, sale, sale. No, you've got to think, how can I get business by giving my clients more of my time? So you've got to think like a marketeer.
It's a little bit like just treating them like you want to be
Yeah,
treated as a
absolutely,
customer as well.
100%.
That is a lot of it,
Yeah.
really. It's try and put yourself into their shoes and what would I want from this business if I'm contacting them to do, a leather repair, car seat, or whatever. You want someone that's going to care for your property like you care for your property. Obviously, you've obviously had an accident on it or something, but let's disregard that.
Find out, do they go to work at a certain time? Do they want you to get there at a certain time to get a key, to get an alarm code? Can they trust you?
Yeah.
All these things, you've got to think like a marketeer. How are you going to solve? That's a pain point for your client because they're going to be thinking, they could be a very high up person. Their time could be very valuable. So if for argument's sake, you've got a lawyer for argument's sake, and they're going to have to take 2 or 3 hours out of their day, you've got to bear in mind, £300 an hour, that is £900 they're potentially lost on a £2,000 couch. With your repair maybe being 700 and they're £900, they might as well go buy a new one. So you've got to bear in mind the pain point. We can work around your schedule. There's a good tip for you guys. Work around your schedule. It is a call to action. Book now. That is a call to action. Book now. So you're giving calls to action. You're giving bullet points of what the pain points are that you're solving. You've got to work around that. We can work around school times. There's another pain solving point that you've got to bear in mind. So you have to think very, very differently rather than just say, I can fix your tear, I can clean your couch. anybody can clean a couch, but what is the pain point that you're fixing? We're cleaning it and we're keeping it from getting any further damaged. We're stopping UV rays from damaging it because we're protecting it. All these things is what you got to do. We've restored the colour. It saved you £3,000 on a brand new one just for the sake of £400 repair. That is solving a pain point, and it's book now. You've got a call to action. You've got the pain point solved. Guys, it's common sense, really, when you think about it. If you need any help with that side of things, please do reach out to us. Because you are on our paid program, you are entitled to reach out to us with any advice that you need whatsoever, no matter which tier you are on with this side of things, with getting the business going. Because if you're on the lower tier of the paid membership or the higher tier, you are entitled to ring us and ask us for advice for marketing and setting up the business. Bounce brand names off us. Anything. Bounce the names off us, guys. Please pick up the phone, ring us, email us, help@leatherrepaircompany.com. Do that, come through to us, and we will help you. The main office phone number 01482 606 864. Obviously, sort out all your dialing codes if you're ringing from overseas. Make sure you've got the right codes for ringing into England, and pick up the phone and ring us, and we'll talk to you guys, and we'll help you sort out your problem. We'll help you get your business going. That's what we're here for. It's about getting the training going, getting the equipment going. We'll help you with the equipment that you need. We'll give you, some top tips on that side of things as well, and just get you going. That's what this whole session, episode 10, did I say 10? Is all about, guys. So look at that, 10. So yeah, please do reach out to us, because that's what we're here for. As the R&C Leather Lounge, we're here to help you grow your business, to get your training going and to set it up, get its brand name right, get the website going, and help you think like a marketeer. So that is everything for this week, guys. I am Richard from the R&C Leather Lounge.
And I'm Carolyn. Can we do a quick apology about the light?
Yes, the light today,
because we have got some really weird weather going on. We have got a window behind this,
and we're moving.
And although the blind is closed, the sun is like in and out like a yo-yo here. So crazy. Sometimes it looks like we're in the dark, and sometimes it looks absolutely great and crisp. So
we literally
apologies about that. We will be moving the studio, the lounge, to a different location.
We're going to move the lounge to another lounge with another sofa. So we literally had to start this again, because it literally had half my head chopped off, and I had like this massive glowing halo. Not that I've got a bald head and it's reflecting or anything, but it was reflecting a little bit, yeah. So I don't know what it was, but the sun was obviously right on the bloody window, and my God, it looked hideous. You could literally hardly see me. I was literally like this, and
I was happy to carry on.
She was happy to carry on and not see me, but hey, that's what happens when you're married. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for your support with the R&C Leather Lounge. We really do appreciate you. Please do pick up the phone, ring or email, like, subscribe, comment on this video, whether it has helped you and what you need help with, and we will help you. I'm Richard.
I'm Carolyn.
R&C Leather Lounge, leatherrepaircompany.com. See you next week, episode 11. Thanks, guys.